All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go. 120. 55. Pick it up. Hey, Buck. Switch.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Great 15. Hey, Haywood. We want it.
Now wins. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3 bucks.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Anger is on the punt, and he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
56, Mike, 56, right there. 56. We're going to 54, Mike, 56. 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
56 to Mike, boy, 56. Hey, kill. 26.
Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Watch that screaming. Safety's screaming. Big dash. Gun. Then we're going to 52. 6. Mike, 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got his man. It's Eifert. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Let's put that deep. Hey, kill. He's checking crap. Here we go, 47. Under. 56. Check 56. And 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Wentz. It's caught. Jones. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. To throw again on second down. Wentz. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Here we go. Waiting. Here, shoot. Oh, here we go. Watch the pass. This 5-7. Hey, orbit.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And it's caught by Parker. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
Two in.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Back.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Wentz now to throw. Complete to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Wentz going to try and throw on third. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
46.
Prescott off play action. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Will they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another Colts. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
55, my God, 55.
Wentz now on first down. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Geis with a carry on second down. And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Check 56. Check it, Humphrey. Here we go, 46. Go. Get out there. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Going deep for Eifert. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
46 down, man, 5-4.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, he's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, what a bad throw there. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that's That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys lick the rub of the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
It's a game of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Hey, high 7. Mike, 55. 57. 57.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Let's go. Under. Let's go, defense. Going to 54, going to 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Mike, 56, right there. We go 47.
On second down, Prescott again. He's got Fuller. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Darius Geis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now on 2nd and 13, Wentz, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A first down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, they scared. They scared. Mike, check 33. 33. Push him back. Hey, kill. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, echo. Mike, check.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This complete to Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Check. Kill. Mike, 56, right there, 56. We're going to 54, 1 Henry. Hey, watch this work. Hey, 26.
Prescott on 1st down. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here we go, 46. 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check 56. We own them. Ship. Hey, kill. 56 to Mike. 47. Echo. Hey, what's the ball? 56. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the Colts' 46-yard line.
Mike's 56. Then we're going to 53. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 39. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a capper there to a pretty good 1st half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This fielded at the 2. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Darius Geis with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 29, Wentz. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Let's get it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Wentz. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Now Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's Geis on the counter. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Crosby puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, box drop.
Now Wentz again. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41, Colts, 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36. 36-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got it. Jim. We go 46. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Texans push further out in front. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's get it now. Kill. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
To throw is Wentz. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now down to 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing. Prescott. He's got it complete to Thompson. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Kill. 26.
3rd and long for Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, 2nd most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 43. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Sony Michel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Prescott now. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
First down, Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 6 there on first. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Prescott. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
56. Exit. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Drop deep. 56 to Mike. Kill. 47.
Prescott on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott. That's Samuel, caught left side. Touchdown, Houston. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He completes it to Jones. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
59, check, 59.
On first down, Wentz. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Wentz got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cordero Patterson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Now, guy stripped. He lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Number 53, Mike 53. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
Prescott now from the 50. And Eifert has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check curl. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. I got you. Gun. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, kill. 26.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Going up top. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Houston, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in a ice cream whip, triple school.